Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner here at SU. I'm here with Coach Tom of the volleyball team. Now, Coach, going into the season, you really didn't lose anybody from last year. How important was that experience going into this season?
Oh, it was incredibly important. We were in a unique situation where we brought in a couple of freshmen, but we knew that the contributors that we had from last year were going to return. We had them all last year. We had them in our spring season, and we really look forward to bringing them in the fall, knowing that we didn't have to teach them a lot more than what they already had known. Now it's just going to refine what they already had been doing.
Now you got Scranton in the conference semifinals here. You just beat them 3-0 in the past weekend. What's it going to take to do a repeat performance of that this time in the semifinals?
You know, every coach understands it's very hard to beat a good team twice in one season, and it's going to be a little bit of work for us. There are a couple of reasons. One is because we just played them. And so they have our best efforts on film, so I'm sure that they're taking those things apart. The other part that makes it a little bit difficult is their assistant coach is a former player of ours. It was a honorable mention All-American. So I'm not only going up against, our team isn't going up not just against a good team, but we're also going up against somebody who we have trained, who understands the intricacies of our program, of our defense and our offense. So we've got to be a little bit aware that we're coaching against someone that knows us that well.
Now, you got a few more games going up before this November 4th showdown with Scranton. How important are these next few games to keep momentum going into that game?
The stretch is always the most important part of your season. We've worked very hard to get where we are, and we need to keep that momentum moving into the playoffs. It's such a big picture, and having this much success is a blessing. It's a curse at the same time. We're, I don't know, 10 or 11 in a row right now. And so the pressure's on you a bit to keep that thing going. And you also have in the back of your mind, you want to carry that momentum into the conference championship. You want to get there. You also want to keep in the back of your mind that there are other ways to get into the tournament too, that you've got to stay on top of that too. So it's not just about winning the conference. There's other things in the back of our mind too that we don't want to drop any of these upcoming games. And they're tough competition coming up too.
Now we're, like you said, on the home stretch this season. How would your assessment of your team be altogether? What have you liked so far, and what do you still need to kind of work on as we get towards conference semifinals?
We're running on a rail right now. Everything seems to be falling into place, which could be a little bit dangerous for us because it seems easy to do. The day-to-day stuff that we're always doing. So what we try to do is continue to keep the practices competitive, keep everybody involved. We don't want our athletes to get too lackadaisical because they've had so much success. And because some of the successes come a little easier for them. And now we've got some tough competition coming up. So trying to keep them focused, trying to keep them competitive, and stay tough through those practices and stay tough through the less than difficult games. That's where our focus is now, to try to keep them going into that postseason play.
Coach, thank you for joining me, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.